Why did that car wait to turn? Was he waiting for the other car to pull up to the intersection to turn with it? Here comes a car right when I get across the street. Does this look orchestrated? That was at the corner of the house, I think. Does it look orchestrated every time I record? Is this gonna be at the corner of the building? That's right here, I think, at the corner. There's no cars on the street. Is there gonna be cars on the street when I cross the intersection? That's usually what happens. No cars at that intersection. There's one coming up behind me. Is he gonna stalk? This car is driving through that intersection ahead of me as he's coming out behind me, and it's driving by at the corner of the house. Probably both of them are stalkers. At least the white car was. It was coming out behind me right as the white car was going through the intersection in front of me. Just go watch all 3,000 of my other videos, you'll figure it out. That might not be a stalker. But here comes the street though. I saw a car driving in front of me at the corner of the house way up the street. This car is coming out in front of me right now when I walk up to the street. Right at the curb. Another white one too. What are the odds? This car just drove by me right when I got across the street. That car might have been at the corner of that. I don't know. This car has one light. What's it gonna do? Okay. I think this guy stopped walking when it drove by me. This car. These are both pulling up right now when I get across the street. This car's door opened right when that van drove by me. Opening the door right there, and I think a car was driving behind me at the same time as that. You notice how two cars pulled up and stopped right when I got across the street? Is that magic or what? There's two cars on either side of me pulling up and stopping right at the moment that I get across the street. Is that magic? They just pull up and stop right when I get across the street. This truck is turning, he's straightening out on the street right when I walk up to the street, and he's a white truck. Another white. This car is gonna drive by me when I get across the street. Watch. Okay, he's not here yet. Never mind. This truck just turned again when I got across the street. The one that turned when I walked up to the street. These cars are meeting each other at the intersection. He's stopping right here at the place where they sink all the time. They're just magically pulling up to the intersection at the same time as each other. And that's magically a place where they sink all the time, where he drove by me at, or where he stopped at, I mean. It's magically a place where they sink all the time, just magically, every day, every time I walk by it. Just magically. Here comes a truck, he's gonna meet me at the intersection. Here's a truck meeting me at the intersection. It's a red car at each side of the intersection. And this car at the other side of the intersection too. And no other cars on the street except this one that's at the corner of the building. That's at the door. This truck is turning next to me at the corner of the building. This is a place where they stalk repetitively every day. The truck is coming over here now and he's gonna sink again. Hopping out of the truck right next to me. And I was driving by at the same time. Is it stalkered up? These guys are just standing here. They're gonna walk away next to me. It's just a common occurrence, so I don't know. I've never seen these guys before though. Just making sure. I don't know. They might just be regular people. They're walking away right at the center of the street and talking really loud at the same time. They're like, oh yeah, no, no, no. Like talking really loud as I walk away. Or as I walk by the center of the street, I mean. And he's riding by me right there. Is it sink? This car is at the door. This car has a 33 on it, which is a common number that I see on cars that are synced like a stalker. Why do I see 33s on cars that are stalkers? Are they stalking for the 33 cult? I don't know if he was a stalker though, but he had a 33 on his plate though, so I'm just saying. I think he was though. Anyway, here comes the intersection. Is there gonna be cars suddenly again? This car is turning right now and it's white. And I hear a truck beeping right now. Do you hear it? Right when I walk up, the truck starts beeping. Is that a coincidence? I think it stopped beeping at the center of the street. There's a car in front of me a mile up the street right now that looks extremely synced up. Here they come. They're gonna come after across the street. It's a white car. This guy's getting across the street as it's pulling up, and it was pulling up at the place where they stalk me all the time, probably. And then this car is gonna drive by simultaneous with it. Not simultaneous, okay. That's a place where they sing. When I walk by it every day, I hear the car driving through the intersection behind me right there. It's a place where they sink every day. This white car probably met the other white car at the intersection ahead of me. This truck's gonna be in front of me at the crosswalk. This truck is driving by me at the crosswalk. Ooh. It's stock-tarded out here. Ta-da! This whitey is stopping sync, and then he's gonna drive at the other side where they sync. He stopped at the other side of the thing where they sync. This is driving by at the door. That's probably driving by at the other door, but he's early. This is driving through the intersection as this is driving by me. This is pulling up, meeting it. They're both tan cars. This tan car pulled up and met the other tan car. Did you see it? This is a place where they sync all the time like a robot, where he's driving in front of me with the simultaneous tan car that synced with the other tan car magically. This car's right at the curb. This car's gonna drive when I walk behind it or something, or right at the curb. This car is right at the curb. There was a car driving by me right at each curb. Is that a coincidence? This is a place where they drive by me repetitively every day. Every time I walk by it. This car was synchronizing, and he turned his car off at the other bank corner where they synchronize every day when I walk by it. These cars look like they're synchronizing. They're both black cars. These people are walking out as the car is parking. They're gonna get out of the car at the crosswalk. They're stepping off of the sidewalk right now ahead of me. I just closed the door next to me. Hitting the lock button right as I walk by the back bumper of the car. This door's gonna close next to me, right? The door is opening right there on the building. The door is closing next to me. They're starting the car as I walk by people that are sitting over here. I don't know if they're stalking, but maybe. This truck is pulling up right now. Oh, he's not here yet. Is he gonna drive at Center Street? Or is he gonna drive when I get across the street? Okay, he's turning, he's waiting for me. I keep hearing synced up sounds over there. Do you hear it? Just when I walked up to the street, and then right there at the door of Wells Fargo, where they're always synced up like a robot. And nowhere in between that, and nowhere before that. Just starts right when I walk up to the street. Did you hear any sounds coming from over there before that, or did it start right when I walked up to the street? Turn up the volume. These cars just pulled up simultaneous. These two cars. This guy is walking out, and I think he's syncing with the car driving in front of me. Is he gonna walk back synced? There's a sound right here coming out of the trailer. Right at the place. He's walking up, opening the door right there. Go watch all my other videos for context. These are places where they repetitively sync every day, 3,000 videos straight. If I walk up and down the street, they're gonna keep syncing at these places. He's coming out of the door at Center Street. He's putting the thing in the truck right now when I get across the street. He's opening the door at the corner of the building. The car is gonna drive by at the, is that the corner of the building? When's he gonna jump back out? Is he gonna, is it synced with me talking about him? Making sound right there in the truck. White car is right there. That car is there. Place where they always have to sync. They have to. Every time I walk by it. This car is starting to drive right now. I think I see a bunch of stalkers in the background. This car looks stalkered up. This car is gonna meet me at the intersection. This car is at that intersection right now. Okay, it's not meeting me. Okay, I don't know. I feel like they're all stalkers, but they're just playing with me because I'm recording on Creepbusters right now, and they like make it less obvious. But then at some intersection, there's gonna be a really obvious thing again, just like there was earlier in the video. So like I don't know why they do that. Like, this is right after the corner of the building. Is it one? Probably. Looks kind of regular right now, but I think they're all stalkers again. He's in front of me right now. Yeah, it looks kind of regular right now, but when I walk up to the roundabout, it's not going to look regular. That's right at the edge of the crosswalk. Am I right? When I walk up to the roundabout, it's not going to look regular. Where is everybody today? You're going to pull up right when I walk up? Oh, right when I walk up. Right when I walk up. This is pulling up when I get to the other side. It's meeting another black car over there. When did this one pull up? This is synced with it. They're the sync heads. They're the syncs. And walking up sync. And sync at the edge of the crosswalk. And I don't know. Is he there? And here comes the bridge. Time to stalk me satanically for a human trafficking pedophile cult. She just started walking next to me. Started to. This car looks like he's turning synced way over there. he gonna turn synced again? Oh, I thought he was gonna turn again. Is he gonna sync again? This one has one light. Is it gonna sync? He's not. Okay. I don't know. I think they were both early for the corners of this building. They're just early. Because they're just stock parted like that. Or because I'm recording on Creepbusters, they're like, look, he's a schizo because he thinks it's at the corner of the building, but it's not. But I guarantee that's what they were doing, though. They were driving by early at the corner of the building. That car was driving by right at the corner of the house. The black car was turning in front of me as a silver car drove by me. And they're always syncing black and silver cars together all day, every day. Anyway, let's see what happens when I walk across the bridge again, and then when I walk up to the roundabout again. Is it going to be synced again? And if I do it over and over and over, is it going to be synced every time? Yes, it's going to be synced every single time. It's never going to not be synced. This is right here, that first. They are synced. This car was pulling up to the other side of the roundabout when the other car got to the roundabout. I think, I don't know. This car is right here. The light turned green right there, over there. Right there. This is here. Oh, he's late. These are places where they repetitively sync all day, every day. This tan truck turning over there looks synced, and this car looks synced. Are they both black cars? Yep. Does it just look sync the whole video? Well, there's a few cars here and there that might not be synced, but probably are also synced. One of these cars is about to sync, right? These cars are synced, right? Don't sync. Opening the truck door right here at the edge of the crosswalk. Did you see him open the truck door right at the edge of the crosswalk? Perfectly timed with it. This truck is straightening out on the street right now. I think this guy is walking by me synced at the edge of the alley. This truck is coming out at the other edge of the alley. This car is pulling up at the corner of the building. They syncing. This car started to drive when the other car drove by me, I think. There's a white truck in front of me way up the street that looks in, and Is that the Whiteys? He just pulled up right now. Right when I got across the street. Are they both white? Is it white at each side of the street? Is that schizophrenia or is that orchestrated? There's a car coming out in front of me way up the street right as I walk by the corner of the building. Probably just because I'm recording on Creepbusters. They're doing distant things and they're doing less obvious things that looks half-ass synced. but then occasionally it looks extremely synced. I think someone was just spraying a window next to me with Windex as I walked by it. I don't know if she started spraying it there or not. This is pulling up right there. And it's going to drive by me at the other side. Right there, and then right there. Place where they always sync every time I walk by it. They probably synced there the last time I walked by it on this video, didn't they? This is pulling up right now. This just drove into sight right when I stepped on the street. There's another red truck in front of me. He synced with this one? Probably synced with it. I missed it. Was that guy with the red shirt sinking? I was looking to the left of me. Usually when I see someone with a red shirt, they're sinking. It's driving by the door. This is driving by at this door, where they're always synced up like a robot. They probably met the red car at the intersection behind me, and they're always syncing red and blue cars together. This red car is backing up right as the blue car is stopping at the intersection right here at the door. See what I mean? They always sync red and blue cars together. It has a dim light. And it's turning at the crosswalk right at the edge of it. This has an 84 on the plate. Is that 1984? I see it all the time synced up. This car is turning as I'm walking behind it now. I think they're syncing this car over here. They got out of it when I walked by the ATM where they always synced up like a robot. Car door is closing right here behind me at the ATM. This car is pulling up, stopping right now. It's driving right there. It's driving by me right here. They both got a red shirt on in the car. Things just sync around me, I don't know. Things just pull up simultaneous right when I get across streets. Simultaneous with each other. And then drive by me right here at the place where they always sync. I heard a door slam right here in a car, I think. I'm walking by a car with someone sitting in it, turned on, as the Whitey's meeting another Whitey at the intersection. Is it a sinkhead? Is it gonna park next to me? It's stopping right here. What's it stopping for? There's nothing. What's it stopping for? I don't see anybody crossing the street or anything. Why did it stop? What was that? Why did it stop in the middle of the street? This truck's driving right now at the edge of the first door that I'm walking by. person is walking up to the corner right now, at the bank corner, where they're always synced up, like I said earlier in the video. Always synced up there. This car is going to be at the other bank corner. Sync. Is he turning at the door, maybe? Is he going to hit his brake sync? Hitting his brakes right as I step over the curb. Did I just predict that he was going to hit his brake sync and then he hit his brake sync? How did I do that? Should I go buy a lottery ticket? What's happening? This is a place where they're always synced up like a sync-tard. There's a whatever starting right as it drives by me. You hear it? Chainsaw or some shit. This Leatherface? Oh, it was this. That's what I was hearing. What is that? That's what I was hearing right as the car drove by me. You can probably hear it too, right? Was it right as the car drove by me? Is he gonna drive it synced when I walk over the crosswalk or something? Is that right at the edge of the crosswalk? How did I know that? I feel like he's gonna rev his engine synced again. When's he gonna do it? There's a truck driving out in front of me right here, way up the street. That red truck, it looks synced as fuck. Oh, he's driving right there again with the motorcycle sync. This car is gonna look synced as fuck. He's gonna drive right now. He's hitting his turn signal right there. He has a blue shirt and a blue truck. This car is gonna pull up right now, right? It's a blue car. Does this look like a pattern? Is there gonna be a red car? Here comes the red car. I knew there was gonna be a red car. How did I know there was gonna be a red car? I didn't even look over there and see it. I just knew it was gonna be there. He's pulling up right when the blue car gets across the street. Is that magic? Is this magic? How does this happen?